A few years ago, Jordan Brand and Travis Scott showed us a Jordan 4 sample that was in this dark mocha colorway. And despite rumors of it dropping in 2023 and 24, they never came out. Jordan Brand never gave the people what they wanted. But even though you can't get those, they're giving us an opportunity to get something very close and play into the whole meme where you're like, hey mom, I would really like those Travis Scott dark mocha samples. Your mom's like, got these at home. Air Jordan 4 Cavestone. And the shoe is dropping on September 6th for $215. Of course, like I said in the intro, very reminiscent of the Travis Scott Dark Mocha. Also, at the end of this year, I believe, there is a Jordan 4 Arma Manere that is coming out that goes for this brownish tinge as well, this mocha colorway. So looking forward to that. But first impressions of this Cavestone colorway, I really like it. It's hard to screw up a Jordan 4 unless you are intentionally trying to do something crazy and wild. So you apply any type of color on a Jordan 4, keep it simple, and chances are it'll look nice, like at the very least. And I think this Cavestone colorway looks really good. As I get older, brownish type of shoes, darker, like tan type of shoes just really start to appeal to me. I don't think it's as good as like OG colorways, like the black and red, white cement, military blues or whatever. But yeah, as a new non-OG general release, I think this is very nice. Very, very nice. And the materials on the shoe, it is completely nubuck in this kind of dark brown, well not quite brown, maybe a bit of like taupe haze color. Really quite a unique color, but it is all nubuck, and the nubuck feels pretty nice. It's not like anything crazy, super premium or anything. It's not the best nubuck that you'll ever feel, but it does feel pretty good to the touch. And of course you get the netting that you see on Jordan 4s. This time it is black, same with the eyelets here. And then you get the familiar Jordan 4 wings up top as well. And then moving on the tongue, the Jumpman flight tag. The flight concept did originate on the Jordan 4s. And this shoe comes with just this Cavestone brownish type of laces out of the box, no extra laces. I think white would make this shoe pop a little bit. Black would look pretty cool as well, pretty sleek, give it like a more nighttime look. But yeah, just one choice. You don't get a second one. And then right behind the tongue, you get an upside down Air Jordan tag. And some people have disputed this, but there are some images of people wearing the tongue like flipped out back in the late 80s, early 90s. And I have read the reason why this is upside down is because Nike at the time, Jordan Brand later, anticipated people would flip their tongues like out. So they did that. So when you flip it out, you can read it the right side out. And in terms of the booty of the shoe, you actually get Nike Air branding here. As a general rule, usually you get a Jumpman if it's not an OG colorway. This is not an OG colorway. Some collaborations do get special treatment and they get Nike Air like the Arma Manere Jordan 4s. But this is not a collaboration. It is a general release. But Nike or Jordan Brand probably wanted this to be slightly more special. So they stuck Nike Air on the booty here. I generally do like the rule where you just stick with a Jumpman for non-OGs and Nike Air for OGs, just to create a bit of separation. OGs will always just be slightly more special. But yeah, Nike Air it is. I'm not going to complain too much. It still looks absolutely beautiful on the booty here. And then of course you get that distinct Jordan 4 tab. This doesn't come as like stiff as some like Jordan 4 tabs that came a few years ago where it could really dig into your Achilles. This is decently soft, not as soft as like the SB Jordan 4s, which were meant for skateboarding. So they had the super bouncy tab, they had the very flexible wings as well. This one much more like a general release Jordan 4. And the Jordan 4 does come with a polyurethane midsole, of course with a Nike Air unit on the heel, a visible one, and another Nike Air on the forefoot. And I'm glad to say the midsole here is just white. There is no yellowish tinge, no pale, none of this pea stain yellow, no pre-aging to the shoe for no reason at all. Just white hair. And then on the outsole, herringbone traction, again with Nike branding in the cutout. Again, just like the booty, even though this is not an OG colorway, not a special collaboration, I think Nike wanted this to be slightly more special, so they stuck Nike here with the semi-translucent herringbone traction in the midfoot area. That looks beautiful. And the black hair is like super black. It is deep with the semi-translucent gray hair. It just works really well. And the insole of the shoe, same type of Cavestone mocha colorway. with the Nike branding at the bottom. Again, they've made this all Nike branded, taken out the Jumpman that would have been on like a general release non-OG colorway of the Jordan 4. It is a dream cell insole though, so they wanted to make this release slightly special, but not special enough to give us polyurethane insoles. In the box of the shoe, it is a Jordan 4 flight box. Again, flight concept originated on the Jordan 4, and you can actually feel like a chalkish texture to this box, so playing into the whole cave stone theme. And inside, just regular Jordan 4 paper, nothing too special. And in terms of sizing comfort, I am a wide and flat footer for recent Jordan 4s. I've stuck true to size. For past Jordan 4s, they came a bit small, so the pinky toe for wide footers, which just absolutely gets strangled to death. Recently, I've gone true to size for Jordan 4s. Width-wise, no problem. It is still a pretty stiff shoe. Like when you're first breaking it in, especially in the arch area, it can feel kind of stiff out of the box. This one out of the box actually felt decently comfortable. The last one I remember feeling like this when it came like directly out the box is Jordan 4 SB Navies, but that's not exactly like a Jordan 4. It was like the Jordan 4 Net. That was actually very comfortable out of the box, which is not too common for Jordan 4s. For whatever reason, they just come chunky and clunky. This one is slightly better, so in terms of like comfort overall, it's actually decent. Under your foot, still pretty low to the ground. It is a shoe that was originally meant for basketball, just like how Michael Jordan wanted it. But around the feet, the padding around the ankles, and kind of puffy tongue, that all feels very good. And that brings the total sole score of the Jordan 4 Cave Stone to 31 out of 40. Pretty good score compared to other general releases. First for this colorway. As I get older, the brown tinge, or like shades of brown, especially if it's darker, not like diarrhea brown, it just really has started to appeal to me. It looks very kind of sophisticated. As a black sneaker lover, I tend to like darker shades of sneakers. And this really works. I really think this is a great colorway. Don't know if it's like legendarily delicious, but it is up there. In terms of the materials, the nubuck does feel pretty nice to the touch. It is not like the best nubuck you'll ever feel, but it feels decent. And in terms of the comfort, actually pleasantly surprised. Out of the box, a lot of Jordan 4s, even though they fixed the width around the pinky toe area, can still feel kind of stiff, like just straight clunky takeaway boxes on feet. But this one out of the box actually felt decently comfortable. Didn't feel too stiff. I wouldn't say it's one of the more comfortable Jordan shoes ever. Still, for Jordan retros, I think the Jordan 4s are probably the least comfortable, but this particular Jordan 4 actually felt pretty good on feet. And in terms of the versatility, Jordan 4 silhouette is right up there. It is mainstream, it is so ingrained into sneaker culture, you can wear it anywhere. And in terms of the wearability of the colorway, if you're into darker shades of sneakers, definitely very wearable. It is not like so bold or so loud that people are like, what are you doing? I think this kind of cave stone mocha color is neutral enough. It's kind of grayscale that it goes with a ton of outfits. So versatility wise, very wearable silhouette, very wearable colorway as well. I don't think anyone's going to be upset if Jordan Brand does eventually release the Dark Mocha Jordan 4s to the general public. But in the meantime, if you get your hands on the Cave Stone colorway, honestly, I think it's just as good. So that's it. Thanks for watching Sole Inclined. Let me know what you think of the Jordan 4 Cave Stone. Like, subscribe, comment, all the good stuff. And remember, tomorrow may never come the way your shoes.